A very good afternoon. Welcome to Citizen Live at 1. My name is Fred Indimuli. I will go to the Supreme Court to challenge the judgment. That was a declaration by flamboyant Machakos Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua moments after the Court of Appeal nullified his election. Wavinya Ndeti, the Wiper Party candidate in the August 8th election, had appealed against a High Court decision that had dismissed her petition against Mutua's win. And as Sam Ogina reports, Wavinya is celebrating alongside her NASA counterpart, Babu Owino, who has retained his seat after a decision made at the same court.
Chance of victory outside the Supreme Court. It has been a battle royale, and this time round, it is Wiper candidate Wavinya Ndeti who has floored the embattled Machakos governor at the appeals court.
Let me tell you, he can go to Supreme Court. I am going to heaven. Mine, I'm putting my appeal to God.
Oh, yes.
God is the most supreme.
Oh, yes.
And I want to tell him God is the one who has put those supreme judges there. You understand? I went to God. Yeah? I relied on my God, and that is what I'm going to rely on. And God works through people, and God has worked through the courts.
A big blow to the Machakos governor.
The Court of Appeal misunderstood the whole case. Actually, they have talked about some things that we're also surprised where they got them from. And they have made what, to myself, look like factual errors in terms of some of their conclusions. And so we'll go to the Supreme Court, and we are still in office until the Supreme Court declares, because from my reading, they've actually gone against what the Supreme Court itself stands for.
When his was it made in a crooked manner? Yeah? I've been very patient. The ruling has been made, and I say this is not a ruling. The judges have been let to do their work. The judges have done their work. He should just swallow it like the way I swallowed it in Machakos. Yeah, the truth has come out.
In annulling Mutua's victory, the Court of Appeal found that Machakos County officer illegally acted as an agent in the election. The court ruling, the results declared by the returning officer could not be verified, thereby failed the constitutional test.
It is hereby directed that the third respondent was not validly declared as the governor of Machakos County. C. IEBC is hereby directed to organize and conduct fresh elections for the position of Governor Machakos County in conformity with the Constitution, the Elections Act, and the relevant regulations.
The court ordering IEBC to conduct fresh gubernatorial elections in accordance with the Constitution. Mutua's election and certificate set aside to pave way for the fresh elections. But in a swift rebuttal, the embattled governor says he will appeal against the decision at the Supreme Court, stating that the judges erred in their decision to nullifying his election.
The certificate issued by the Elections Court pursuant to Section 86 of the Elections Act is hereby set aside and substituted with a certificate that the third respondent was not validly declared as having been elected as governor during the elections held on the 8th of August 2017.
Tell the people of the Machakos, I'm still the governor of Machakos. We are filing an appeal, and so we'll wait until the Supreme Court decides. We'll still continue with our work. And not only that, I'm telling the people of Kenya that I'll be on the ballot of 2022, and I'm the 5th president of this country. This is just one of those small hurdles that you undergo. It's not going to kill my spirit.
Just minutes earlier at the appeals court, Embakasi East MP Babu Owino received good news as he retained his seat. In reversing the High Court decision that had annulled his election, the appeals court ruled the High Court decision lacked any legal premise.
Our conclusion, therefore, having considered the entire record of appeal, submission by the Council and the various authorities cited, for the reasons we have already advanced, we are not satisfied the irregularities and non-compliance of the electoral laws affected the result of the elections of the appellant as a member of the National Assembly for Embakasi East constituency. Consequently, we allow the appeal set aside the decision of the High Court given on 2nd March 2018 invalidating the appellant's election. It's hereby declared the appellant was validly elected as a member of the National Assembly for Embakasi.
Babu Owino describing his reprieve to mending offences with President Uhuru Kenyatta after his offensive slur on the first family.
To the people of Embakasi East constituency, I would like to thank them very much, and I would like to let them know that they elected an intelligent and a competent leader who will serve their interest. I will serve you, the people of Embakasi East constituency.
Sam Ogina, Citizen Live at 1.